Ladies and gentlemen, Ellie Scotney.
Ellie Scotney, everybody. One step closer to undisputed.
It sounds good, doesn't it?
I just want to, Ellie, we've only been working together for a few months, but I just kind of want to...
give you a headache. You're going to have no hair by the end of it, that's for sure.
I just want to share with everybody, she's quickly become one of my favorite people in the sport.
I'll give you $20 for that, Mike.
But when we signed her to MVP, first of all, I was very excited because we all saw how talented Ellie was. And when we started working on opponents for this card, speaking with her manager, Jake, and Ellie very clearly said, I want to fight Mercado. So that's an interesting fight, right? And you remember what you said?
Remind me, please. I've been punched a little bit.
Some people think she's better than me. So
yeah. Boxrec did.
Boxrec did. So anyway, the floor is yours, Ellie. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Mike. I appreciate you.
Questions?
Congratulations, champ, on a big win tonight. A similar question like I had from Rama. You unified some belts, so what would you like to do next? Would you like to go for undisputed or get some title defenses in?
Do you know what? My nan, I always mention her because she was my biggest fan, and we always said complete the collection, so I'm one step away from undisputed, and that's what I want next, and then I'll be moving up to do the same at Feather for sure.
Thank you.
Ellie, Kevin Garcia, a.k.a. the Puerto Rican KKG. I just wanted to ask you how you feel now. And I'm referencing a few days ago, I was in a media scrum, and you were walking through, and it was quiet. You know, some people maybe were unfamiliar, they didn't have questions. And I saw you were focused on your fight. You're like, whatever. But do you think they know who you are now?
I'd like to think so. I felt like, thanks to Netflix, MVP, they gave me a platform where I can really announce myself, and I felt like I did that tonight. And like I say, this is such a big journey with them, and I feel like this is just the start.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Ellie. Rodrigo de Rogoico, Bonita Radio, Puerto Rico. I just want to follow up from a question from our colleague over here from the last three competitors. What is your position about the 12 3-minute rounds or 10 3-minute rounds?
Hey, listen, 11-0 and I ain't got a stoppage, so I think I'd get a stoppage over 3 minutes, and my brother would be a lot richer. He's lost a fortune on betting on it, so yeah, if we had 3 minutes, I'd get a stoppage. That's my excuse.
Congratulations. What were the biggest takeaways that you had from your opponent, from the fight? It was an amazing fight, and every single fight was amazing on this card. But what was your biggest takeaways, and what did you learn about yourself? What did you learn about your opponent, and what are you going to bring into the next fight?
I'll be honest with you, it's been a hard camp, so I felt like this camp showed me more who I am than anything else. And you know, I went in that ring and I felt like I held a lot in, and it was let out tonight. So it just showed me that I'm number one in the division. I believed that before, but I feel like this has cemented it, and it's just the start.
Okay. And one last question. How soon do you want to prove that you're number one in the division, and how soon do you want to grab even more belts?
How soon? Sorry?
How soon do you want to get back in the ring?
As soon as probably my face is a little bit more time. That's always the case with me. But yeah, as soon as, definitely by the end of the year, I want to enjoy my Christmas this year.
Congratulations.
Back to Catford, Mike, right?
Absolutely.
Any other questions?
Hi, Lee. I've already offended you with my Premier League socks, so I apologise.
I'd go sockless if I was you. Brighton who?
You seem very family-orientated and very humble. And if you're okay to talk about it, you mentioned in the ring about your friend. And I just wondered, as difficult as that is, how did you get through that? And how has that motivated you to get where you are today?
It was very difficult, but, you know, Georgia was a soul of the earth. Like, if you ever met her, or even if you heard her story, you'd realise what she was. And, you know, we made a promise just before she passed. It was a blessing to see her get married, and, you know, she battled cancer like it was nothing. And, yeah, I just felt like having her dad ring walk with me tonight was something that will live forever, and I felt her in there. So, yeah, tonight was so much bigger than me. It was all for her, and I just, yeah, I felt like she was watching on me, and that will be the biggest takeaway from tonight.
All right, thank you, Ellie.